Hey, my mate. Okay, so let's just start with shut and hold. So just not as disciplined or deliberate maybe as we have been in past weeks. So that face just not quite as shut. You know, particularly in this first half of the swing, but some of them still not even actually shut at the top, starting to open again at the top, right? The shut and hold drill. And then there's no hold. Okay, it's definitely arms coming down in front of you. Okay, so I mentioned a couple of times in those videos the arms catching up to the chest too early. Okay, so it's a bit of a giveaway. I mean, we can definitely see the arms pulling down, okay, but it's still a giveaway, right? But basically what we're saying is we want the arms to trail the center point of the chest. So we spoke a lot about the hips opening up, and that'll open up the torso. And basically how we want it to work, okay, with this gap at the top here, okay, the hip opens up first, okay, at maximum resistance, that opens the chest, the arms lag behind, okay, actually to and past impact, and as the hips and torso slow down, the arms slingshot past the chest, and they should catch up about a foot and a half in front of the ball. So we can see in your videos, okay, the hands catch up to the chest very early, and that is a giveaway that the sequencing is out, and obviously the pivot is not working hard enough. Okay, and then with the driver, okay, I thought it was the same, it's actually not. With the driver, that's working much harder, okay, but all the lines are crossed, okay, so we've got a little bit of fanning of the face happening with the driver. It was okay with the irons, but it was not great with the driver. Okay, at the top, okay, a little change of shoulder plane, allowing the club to go across, and then we get this little move underneath here. Okay, so that's where we're going to attack the ball so much from the inside with the face very open. Okay, and then that obviously can go anywhere. All right. So drive's just got to be neater for now. So it's got to be more forward bend, shoulder plane, much more upright. Okay, not so shallow. Okay, and then with that sequencing, then we've got to feel like we arrive with that same forward bend, with the head that way, hips that way. Obviously that ball's going to be out in front of us. Okay, but that's where we want to arrive. Okay, so a little bit of work to do with the driver. We're going to focus on that. And then just backtrack there again to that shut and hold. So not as shut, obviously, as I said, and then, but early here, not a lot of separation here. Okay, so we're going to work up a shut and hold. Okay, but I want 3/4 swings. Okay, so shut and hold, just sort of shoulder height, just past shoulder height. Club very shut, please. Okay, and then really open up. Okay, so shut, really open up. Okay, so work that really, really hard. Okay, just 5 or 10, right, and then straight to driver. Okay, so straight to driver. Right, then, when with driver, we're going to do, let's do it with a forward for you. Okay, so what we're going to do with driver, first of all, okay, we're going to do a little bit of takeaway. Okay, so we're going to do like a stop, start, draw. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of takeaway, so we're going to keep this thing shut in the takeaway. Okay, about hip height is fine. Okay, and then from there, we're going to finish the swing and hit it, but our biggest focus is going to be keeping this. Okay, so none of that, none of that. Okay? So we're just going to hit them like 150 meters, 150 yards down the field. Very, very soft drivers. Okay, so we're just going to do takeaway, right? Finish and hit, and just concentrate on head and chest that way, hips that way. Okay, so shut and sort of hold it there just below waist height. Finish. Okay, and really exaggerate that forward bend. Just hit them, okay. I know it's Conceba's gone straight. 138, I think it says. Okay, and that's the idea. So that's the first round of drivers. Okay, then I think take a break and a few irons, focus on the opposite direction. Okay, not too many, just again 4, 5, no more than 8. Okay, and then back to driver again. Okay, now this time with driver. Okay, we're going to work a little bit on the transition. Okay, so we're going to try and finish. We're going to try and finish the top of the backswing and shoulder turn with that tilt. So don't let that flatten out and the hip move. Okay, so all the way to the top. Okay, focus on the shoulder plane. Okay, if you can feel the face being a little bit shut, that's great. Okay, then from there, okay, we're going to try and transition without pulling. Okay, so we're just going to open it gently, let the arms fall. Okay, and then just turn it through from there. Okay, so we're going to really separate this thing. Okay, so stop at the end of the backswing, focus on the shoulder plane, stop at the end of the backswing. Okay, transition the hip. Okay, now this and this moved, but as far as I'm concerned, it didn't move. That's how it's got to feel, right? Okay, so finish the backswing with the shoulder plane, transition with the hip. So what I want you to feel is maybe go until the hips return parallel to target. Nothing else is moving. Okay, obviously things will move, but as far as you're concerned, so you're going from the load or from the backswing, you're going open the left hip until that are square. Keep everything back. Nothing else moves. Okay. Right. All the way to the top. Focus on shoulder plane. Return hip. Okay. Cool. And hit it from there. Okay. We'll just do a few of those. Right. Then into your golf swing. Okay. Again, just only focused on driver. Okay. We're just going to split it. All right. So half of them we're going to work on end of the backswing. Okay, and then the other half we're going to work on trying to feel an impact, like hip is open, head and chest that way, hips that way. Okay, so we're going to work on impact posture, top of backswing posture. Impact posture, top of backswing posture. Okay, we're not going to work on anything else, right? So you just said sort of, let's say 3, and all you focused on, okay, is top of the backswing in that posture, in that shoulder plane, in that posture. Okay. Okay, so 3 of those. Okay, step away, work really hard. Okay, and then you go back again. Now all you're trying to focus on is hip open, chest and head over that way. Okay, that's all you're focused on. Okay, you can see when I focus on it, I don't get a proper release of the upper body, but it's just to learn that. We've just got to bypass that. We've just got to get that posture right. Otherwise, we make great swings, and the ball will go all over the place because we're going this way, and that way. Then we're going to wear the clubs all over the place. Okay. Right, so that's what we're going to have to work on really, really hard. I should practice tomorrow. Send me some videos, and then we'll do a simpler, easier, more free-flowing session Thursday or Friday before you play. Okay? Thank you, my mate. I will talk to you soon. Have a good week. Have a good practice tomorrow.